I stole all of Joey's Batman movies. Now he'll never review them. He'll never review another Batman movie. Joker! Batman, what are you doing here? Besides the obvious reasons.
You're going down, Joker. Isn't that right, Robin?
I'm not Robin! I swear to God!
You'll never get away with it, Joker.
I'll make you a deal, Batman. I'll destroy them all, but you can have these ones.
You're mad, Joker. Those movies suck.
Fine then, I'll just destroy them all. I'm the Batman. 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 I'm Batman.
Hello, I'm Joey, and this is my review of the Batman series. I didn't know how to do this review. There are just so many different kinds of Batman movies. There's the animated ones, the live action ones, there's the TV show. But to make things simple, I decided to review only the live action Batman films that went to the theater. Probably you don't know this, but there was one Batman movie that was animated that went to theater. There's only been one. It's called Mask of the Phantasm. I won't be reviewing that because I'm only reviewing the live action theatrical Batman films. First off, I'm going to review Batman, the 1943 theatrical serial. Now this marks the first time Batman's ever been on the big screen. Matter of fact, it's the first time Batman's been on the screen of any sort. This film has Lewis Wilson for the title role and Douglas Croft as Robin, the Boy Wonder. This film's biggest contribution to Batman canon is the invention of the Batcave. Now in the original film it's called the Bat's Cave, but without this movie there would be no Batcave as we know it. About the movie, it's decent. All these serials from this time period have the same exact plot. There's a bad guy. Over the course of 15 episodes, they stop him. And there's really no separating this film from any other films. It's pretty much the same plot as the Superman serial at the time. What this sets it apart from most other superhero serials is it's very rooted in the war effort. I bet you can never guess who the villain is. If you guess the Japanese, you're correct. There are some lines in this movie that are just so racist. It's funny. It just shows the different mindset. I think the funniest line in the whole movie is the bad guy, Dr. Deca, which is actually a white dude just painted to look Asian. Dr. Deca is held at gunpoint. And the guy holding him at gunpoint says, "Let me out of here." And he goes, "Okay," and he presses a button and the door opens, and then he goes, "That kind of attitude matches the color of your skin." Yeah. And then Batman also says, "Those dirty Japs." And I like how through this Batman movie they try to justify the Japanese concentration camps. I'm not even joking. It's like a brief line right at the beginning. It's like, "Our country wisely rounded up all the Japanese in this country." Wait, what did he say? But you know, it's a decent movie. If you really like Batman, I suggest you see this. It's interesting to see your heroes from the earliest beginnings. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was fun. It was interesting. It was more interesting than anything else. It really had nothing going for it. As I said, it was more like a serial of the time. I give the movie 3.5 stars. Yeah, 3.5 stars. Alright, next on my list is Batman and Robin, the 1949 theatrical serial. This is the second time Batman's ever been on the big screen. And oddly enough, this one is actually a bit more watchable than the previous serial. I'm not sure why. I mean, it's almost the same plot because they all have the same plot. This one, it just seems a bit more, I don't know. I don't know. I'm rambling. I have no idea. I just like it better. I have no reason. I just like this one better. Robert Lowry plays Batman, and Johnny Duncan plays Robin. So a new cast from the other Batman. You might find this interesting, but both Batman from 1943 and Batman and Robin from 1949 are produced by Columbia Pictures, whatever they're called. Whatever they're called, I don't care. Yeah, this one's plot is, I don't know, it's the same plot, but instead of the Japanese being the bad guys, it's a guy called the Wizard. And the Wizard has a device that can make anything move, which kind of doesn't make any sense, because if he can make anything move, why doesn't he just move Batman and Robin out of the way? It's a bit more fun, it's a bit more watchable, as I said. It's, I don't know, and the Wizard can also turn himself invisible at some point in the movie, but it doesn't work for some reason. Oh, and this film also marks the film debut of Vicky Vale. So that's something notable, I think. I don't know. I thought that was interesting. And Vicky Vale is actually a brunette, not a blonde. I don't know. I like this one better. Although I like it better, I am not gonna give it any more stars. I think it deserves 3.5 stars. Alright, next is Batman the movie. To most people, when we think of Batman, we think of a dark, brooding character. But back in the 60s, Batman was more like a comedy. It was fun. It was the word is campy. It's more like a live-action cartoon show. The 60s Batman series ran for 3 seasons and then had a movie. The movie was meant to give the TV show more props, like the Bat boat, the Bat helicopter. But the show was canceled shortly after the movie's release, and they never got any of those things. But it's a fun movie. It has not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Batman villains. It has the Joker, Catwoman, Penguin, and Riddler, all in one movie. Despite the fact that it's just over the top and cheesy and ridiculous and over the top, it's fun. It keeps your attention. You look at it and it's a piece of history. Like I said before, it's a piece of your hero. And just to see the timeline, how people viewed your hero in that timeline. Nowadays people view him as this dark character, and back then he was Batman went to charity events kind of thing. The film's plot is basically 4 Batman villains want to take over the world. There's nothing more than that. It's really fun. It's a fun movie though. I recommend seeing it. It was made in 1996 by Fox. Stars Adam West as Batman, Burt Ward as Robin. Probably immortal. They're probably just immortalized as Batman and Robin to this day. I mean, you watch cartoon shows, and if Adam West is in it, they're just tons and tons and tons of gags about how he was Batman at one time. Overall fun movie. I give it 4 stars. I give it 4 stars because, I give it 4 stars. I'm not explaining it. I like it. 4 stars.